Whoa, what's up guys? Joker here, coming at you with a couple of news stories today that I wanted to bring to your attention. A lot of news always going on in the gaming universe, but I like to bring you some of the highlights, some of my favorites, and these are two that I picked up today that I thought were of note that I wanted to bring up to you guys. So the first one is that Battlefield 4 is getting its big fall patch tomorrow that we've been waiting for ages. Also, it's going to be bringing in the Operation Outbreak map, which is the community map, the jungle map that they've been developing with the community over the last, I think, about maybe 4 to 6 months, somewhere in that time frame. It's been going on for quite a while. There's been a lot of fan feedback, a lot of changes that have gone on over time, and they've put out a trailer for it, which definitely had a Bad Company 2 vibe to it. I think a lot of the map design kind of came from that as well, because I think a lot of fans really just wanted a Bad Company 2 map, and we'll have to see how the map plays out. I haven't been on the CT personally to test it out, but I'm looking forward to trying out the fixes more than anything. They're promising a 28-page list of patch notes, so it's going to be a massive patch, probably going to bring a lot of the fixes to the game that people have been waiting for a while. The 144Hz tick rate and stuff like that may be becoming more prominent on more servers, because even some of the EA official servers haven't all had the 120 60Hz and 144Hz tick rate servers. So I'm hoping to see more servers getting at least the 60Hz tick rate. That's the big thing I'm hoping to see after tomorrow. And let me just say that DICE LA really has done a fantastic job with this game. You know, coming back from doing like Medal of Honor Warfighter, which did not meet to much acclaim at all, and kind of being almost put on as like the DICE B team, really, saying like, okay, you guys kind of messed up Warfighter, here you go, you can now just fix Battlefield 4. That's kind of what it felt like to me when I heard about it. You know, I don't know everything that's happening behind the scenes, but that's how it felt to me, and I would imagine maybe some of them felt like that, but they've done a good job with what they've been given. They were given Battlefield 4, which is like one of the most broken launches in history, and they've completely done a 180 and turned that game around for the better, and it's gotten a lot better over time. I don't think the maps that they worked on personally were that great. Some of the one map, Propaganda, was quite good, but for the most part, I wasn't a big fan of the DICE LA maps that they brought in to Battlefield 4 for the DLCs that they worked on. But for the behind the scenes, the patches and everything, they've done a great job. So the next story is a little bit of Star Wars news. Actually, a Darth Maul game, which is currently in development, and one that was previously canceled. So Dan Borth of Redfly Studio recently did an AMA where he told people about the previous Darth Maul game that they had been developing that was canceled, shut down, but they are still working on right now. They're working on right now, and they're basically bringing it around, showing as a tech demo, I'm assuming, to some publishers and things. So it's really anyone's best guess as to what's going to actually happen with this game, if EA or Disney is even going to pick it up, because it's not like the days of old where LucasArts was pretty much, turning out Star Wars licenses to pretty much any studio that wanted to make a game. This is not LucasArts. This is, they're having to go basically like through Disney. And they've, from what we've seen so far, they've been working pretty much exclusively with EA, and then putting out, titles under the big EA studios, under, DICE. So that's really the only thing we've seen so far. And Visceral is meant to be working on as well, kind of like a spiritual successor to Star Wars 13, which was canceled. So we haven't seen anything, like this yet, where a smaller studio has come along since the Disney acquisition of Star Wars and LucasArts in general. So it's going to be interesting, I think, to see what happens here with this. And as a Darth Maul fan, I mean, come on. I mean, who doesn't want to see a really awesome looking next gen Darth Maul game with a story? Because we didn't get the story we wanted with Star Wars Battlefront. So for a lot of people that still want that next gen Star Wars experience with all the Star Wars assets, but in a story driven game, that game is still yet to come, because I think unarguably Battlefront, hit all of those marks as far as the way this game sounds and looks. It's definitely Star Wars through and through, but they do have some of the other technical aspects that are kind of missing, and no single player to be had. So I know a lot of people are out there wanting a good single player game from Star Wars, myself personally included in that. I really want a good Star Wars single player game, and I think Darth Maul would be a great place to start, because I'm sure he has a very interesting and dark past, which kind of, brought him into being under, Senator Palpatine and, whatever, Darth Sidious, however you want to call him. So yeah, that's the two news stories I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think of them down in the comments below. Give your feedback and everything, and I'll be interacting with you in the comments throughout the day. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and hit that like button, but I'll catch you next time. Tara. Okay, if you thought you were getting out of this with some kind of dance, then you were out of your fucking mind. Okay? Sorry about the audio on this, but we gotta do it. We've gotta do it. It's Fat Guy in a Little Coat. Fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat. Yeah! Fuck the haters. Wait, what's up, haters? What you got, bruh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can't do shit, because you can't touch me. You know why? Because I'm fucking Joker. Bitch!